Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14. They'll begin 1st and 10.
What's that?
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Look out!
They'll go play action here with Allen. He's going to air this one out looking for Cooper.
You know, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he is going to have a Bills 1st down. They're able to convert, albeit not by much, but they get it on 3rd and a yard.
What's that?
They go play action now. Here's Allen. That's to the left side where he's got Kincaid. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth 1st half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this.
What's that?
From the gun, Josh Allen. A pass taken in by Johnson. He is belted in the backfield. What a shot he took. It's going to be a loss of yardage. What a play.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
What's that?
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th
What's
down.
that?
They will indeed go, and the rush is going to get there. He'll go down. They were taking a big risk, going for it in their own territory. It will not pay off. It's a turnover on downs. The break coming up now for 1st and 10.
No touch.
Hurts will work here from the pistol. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dallas Goedert, that time. It's 2nd down.
No touch it. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
No touch.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll try and get there on the ground, and he will score again. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. We've seen Jalen Hurts do this once before on the biggest stage in Super Bowl 57. He has equaled his total from that contest with his 3rd rushing touchdown of this ballgame. Still a little time. final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Bills offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Look out!
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's looking deep for Shaquille. And that is incomplete.
We've reached halftime, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet. And as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make better decisions here in the second half.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Come on!
Hunter remains on the sideline.
Look out!
They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to be incomplete. They took the shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Well, this snow not abating at all. If anything, might be coming down a little bit harder as we are underway here in the 3rd. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. This drive starts at the 21.
No touch it!
It's 1st and 10.
No touch it!
Hurts now. Taking off. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
There he goes again. Woo. Wow, out of bounds. Inside. It's 1st and goal. A big play there on the scramble. A gain of 57 yards. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
Carla, viene! No touch!
Here's Barkley. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. He'll start at the 4. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. A tight end in motion now.
Look out!
Once again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Kobe Dean in on the tackle. Second down and 8. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
What's that?
Off the play fake, here's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of.
Look out!
They have a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up
Second and 7. Cooper going in motion.
What's that?
Here's Allen. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Here we go.
So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
What's that?
Now it's Allen. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
That's pretty clear. The main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. To complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
What's that?
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked, and they will turn it over on downs.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the second half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down, give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner.
No touch, sir.
Slow reaction.
No
He's
touch.
able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Barkley's got the 1st down and more. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the second half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Our visitors up. Here's 1st and 10.
What's that?
They'll run with Cook. And nothing on that one back in the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
any offense, that's even more critical when you have the ball on your side of the field.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's fourth down.
Go!
They'll try it now with Hook.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much
The
previous play is under review.
So the challenge not successful, and on top of that,
No touch it!
they are now down to just one
No
timeout
touch!
remaining. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Great, set! No touch it!
Here's Hurts. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
By Gregory Rousseau. A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
Third and long.
Great, set! No touch it!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
No touch it! No touch!
Throwing is Hurts. He'll try to run for it. And he's not going to get there. Coming up a couple of yards short. This is going to be a turnover on downs. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Set!
Allen working from the pistol. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper. Good throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for, and that will lead to a second down.
Allen! Look out!
Allen will throw. Now he takes off. And he'll be brought down, but what
Let's
a
go, let's go!
run. Down to the 40.
Half!
Cook gets it out of the pistol. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Gun!
It's
Set!
So keep it on the ground with Cook. And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as the... Third and 5.
Out! Look out!
Here's Allen to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much. They have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
Come on!
Down to the 3, but no further.
What's that?
It'll be second and goal. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the Kobe Dean.
great, sir.
offense to try to
No
really
touch.
rub this in. 2-point conversion. And he'll get into the end zone, doing it on his own. Successful 2-point conversion.
Bills 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Johnson now to return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31.
The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. Things not looking good. But see if we get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down.
Look out.
Allen. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field. He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
A short throw caught by Kincaid. A pickup of 14 on that one. First down, Buffalo.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the fourth quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical. The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on first down.
A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes and that ball falls incomplete.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. That development here late in a one-sided game. They'll throw on first down with Allen. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. Allen to throw. Now a screen set up for Johnson. They needed 16. That's exactly what they got. By a whisker. Enough for a first down.
First down, Bills.
Look out.
Now Allen. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into the drops. And just nowhere for that back to go.
He'll get 4 and down inside the 20-yard line. Now a 3rd and 2.
Look out.
From the gun, Josh Allen. He's going to keep it himself. And into the end zone. Josh Allen. Touchdown, Bills. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. And this one is blocked. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Here's Gainwell to return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
No toss it.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. And 3rd and final timeout taken by the defense, so a 2-minute warning, the only clock stoppage they have left. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Great, set. No touch.
Off the play fake, Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Look at the 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Great, set. Alpha. No touch.
To throw is Hurts. Now he'll run it. Whoa! And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? I mean, you've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of the defense, and we saw it again here.
No touch.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. A pass caught by Saquon.
Anytime you have a running back like this, it's more about just how many ways can you get the ball in his hand. He's had a great game today so far on the ground. Now they're starting to find ways to get him the ball through the air, and that is a handful for any defense.
No touch it.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. So the Eagles will use their 1st timeout here. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game. Now Hurts and the Eagles will try the 2-point conversion. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
It's out.
Out of the gun, here's Allen. And that is incomplete. Keon Coleman, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Is it?
To throw is Allen. That's caught downfield by Cooper. completion
we go.
inside the 20. They're at the
We go.
17-yard line now for 1st and 10. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Defensively, that's just a missed opportunity, Mike. Anytime you have two defenders in the area and neither one of them is able to make a play on the ball, yes, I know that the ball felt incomplete, but, man, you got to get your hands on that ball and take advantage.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
Off he goes. And he'll be brought down there